I'm playing this game called Doki Doki Literature Club. I saw some videos of it, and it's may seem innocent, but there's some things that I generally don't know.
How bulletproof is it?
Innocent games could be well, so far it's just the start of the game. This guy, me, I named him after me, has joined a literature club with these pretty girls, as you can see. Well, let's see how things end up and how much I want to keep doing this. Takes me to another world and I really can't put it down. Surreal horrors are not very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Nisuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Hey, you cupcakes. Oh. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe, if you share of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica, I don't know, Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Danny? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Danny, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club, and thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Danny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah? Let me impress the class star Monica with my midi-core writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Mitsuki clean up their food. Hey Danny, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just have to make one of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ah, fuck. Destiny. Anime. Comfort. Memories. Skipping. Pure. Treasure. Special. Joy. Cute. Sweet. Calm, wonderful, hope, daydream, nature, amazing, summer, fluffy, fantasy. Hi again, Danny. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Danny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Slowly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Danny always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, how dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Danny can become good friends too. Theory? Huh? As usual, Siri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture with you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I know why. Oh my god. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. It should keep your attention even if you don't really usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How Is This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Suri and Monica have having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. She looked like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nitsuki rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. As I'm done into a nearest test, how am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to a serious conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. But we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that all. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will commit to first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do What's this? Serious? Taking this very seriously. It's rare to hear her debating and deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcake! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki, we love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes be to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Suri is still her usual self, but there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Suri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder if it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! But my eyes to find Suri's face filling my vision, I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for slipping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? No, you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I can't move my shoulders to see Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. Hey. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Suri, it's written all over you. Suri glances around at herself. How is it written all over you? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. My fingertips on the side of Suri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Tried to wipe out the stain with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you, but it's because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you mini. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. You start buying her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it would have to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? Yes. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you will have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Siri Blaze button up like that? It's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. She hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. That's so much better. Siri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if you keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then I wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I keep unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Coffee. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of one of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometime. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Danny, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I felt to sound enthusiastic as Ray still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relationship ends. I can't believe that you're reading do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone read, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sure, anyone good until they could pull out their poems, erase on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see my pristine handwriting from where I sit. Togen and Yuri reluctantly compiles while reaching in their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I will not look. I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Alright, cool with you. I tuned this together. I was interested in her poem yesterday. Probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Oh, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotion, so maybe it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine, now that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Why isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing said it wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme and at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into then I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nizuka is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, we'll count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we'll go with Monica. Hi, Danny. Have any good time so far? Yeah? Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. First, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Danny. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I haven't looked at my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like when the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into too much? How could be? Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she's like exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. We knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. It's best to find the keen of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you want to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh man, this one's long. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle? Roots? A noisy neighbor and an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside of a clue for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, it's not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. Also, inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. I don't even know if I pronounced that word right. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly, maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's my nigga's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, we'll count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Little burp. Little burp again. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. It's that bad. No. That just is my voice. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes as we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read cursive. Ghost under the light. Oh, darn, bro. The tendons of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the last of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green. I don't know what that says. Of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicken back. I hope I read that correctly. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Bro, it's like these people could hear me. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Danny. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, as soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Now for the last girl, Sayuri. Coffee. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Danny. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer, Sayuri. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Your opinions was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Danny poem. That makes it feel extra special. You know what? Put in my name, bro. I feel weirded out by putting my name. I should have just went with another name. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. Hey, I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Danny. Deep down, you're just not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, thank God it's not cursive. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy from my eyes. Where the fuck was I? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Bruh. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you just wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Oh, I gotta keep burping. Ugh. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you, really. Yeah, especially that last line. They made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah, but next time I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. I was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way of poems can stand up to theirs. So let's club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Suri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Itsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Suri and Tandem, I watch out their expressions change. Itsuki eyebrows forward in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles surely. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismally returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have tried that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it, and Danny did too. And so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Danny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. And so he suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Danny appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Ooh? Is everyone okay? Well, you know that. It wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Danny started showing up. Nitsuki. Nitsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Danny! I fucking hate saying my name. She just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader enough to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Danny. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's only a way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not really unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Danny? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Damn, do I really have to choose? I will count to 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna be a little biased here. I'm gonna not agree with my 10. I'm like with Yuri. See, wait. That's an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my point seriously. I understand, Yuri. Hey, you're seriously a talented writer. It's not a secret that I was impressed. Well, but there's thing. What the fuck? No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it's becoming something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see it. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. Alright, there's no way that setting button started tweaking out by itself. Alright. Ooh, but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She trapped at the point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. So she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm all of your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it into the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I'll look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in and just sigh. Jingar, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Oh, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as you could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Danny, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have a part of you of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about I would never do anything so shameful. So, What then did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about that time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Danny, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was that neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes, but any learn that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And now to myself, a newfound determination. Daddy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sherry beams at me, and truly has been a while since Sherry and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry about what happened earlier. Oh my god, I'm tired. Does that thing happen often? No. That's really the first. That's really the first time I've seen fighting like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. Hey yo, what did I do? Whew. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them, I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they make good friends with you. You know what I mean? It's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Suri still hasn't caught to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Suri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Time to write another poem, I guess. What happens if I just pick one word? Write a poem in 20 seconds or less. Word. I don't even know what I picked, but Booyakasha. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Dean, yo Surori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. It's not like you at all. I have many reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why? That all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri never reaches her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open, then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so that I would buy you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that's the only least the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Danny to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, so Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can respond